Hi there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I am going to be doing a couple of videos today. One is going to be a comparison video, other one is going to be a list. So as you can see right in front of me, I have a couple of fragrances which are very well known in community. If you have been in the community for some years, you'll recognize this instantly. And I wanted to compare them. First fragrance at the left side is Lattafa Raghba EDP concentration versus we're going to be looking at 24 Gold by Scentstory, which I have a couple of bottles of. This is my older bottle, 50 ml, and this is 100 ml, which I recently got. And I have them pre-sprayed on the paper for some time for dry down. And I will talk about these because they are kind of similar in many ways, but they also have the differences. So I have had them for some time. Raghba I got later time. I had 24 Gold for a very long time. I'll tell you a story of my love for this fragrance or my journey with it. So bear with me, and in the end I'll pick up a winner. So first of all, I just want to make sure you know one thing. Lattafa fragrances are very affordable. Most of our Lattafas, their price, it's so good compared to whatever quality they give. They have many fragrances I reviewed. Lattafa is one of my favorite house. They have amazing, on most part, amazing longevity, and they have good quality, and their price points are what makes them champ. So Raghba for men, I think there's a fragrance called Raghba for something that is different than this, okay? And there's one fragrance which is also a flanker to this line. It's called Raghba Wood Intense. This I'm not talking about today, but this is also very, very good. Check it out. My review, perhaps I'll put this against Armani Stronger with You, or perhaps By the Fireplace one day, okay? So I don't have the packaging anymore. I threw out the boxes. And Lattafa, let me talk about prices, 100 versus 100 mil. These are both niche house. This is a Middle Eastern house, and this also is a Middle Eastern house. Lattafa Raghba, if you look for it in Bangladesh, it will cost you about $20 for 100 ml, which is very affordable. $22, not more than that. And this one, I'll show you the presentation a bit. And the 24 Gold Scentstory used to be not very expensive. I mean, when I saw them in Bangladesh at first, they were under $40. Now they have gone a little bit high compared to before because of discontinuation, I believe. And the fragrance will very soon be very hard to find, I'll tell you. But this one is about $45 now. So double the price or more than double of Raghba in 24 Gold Scentstory. So this one, the 24, it has many other fragrances, platinum, this and that. I haven't reviewed so many of them because they are not really readily available. But this is a niche house, and it was inspired by the TV serial called 24. I used to watch it back in the days, but not my favorite series, but very award-winning series. That one was about police and corruption and all that. So that's that. And it's a beautiful golden bottle. And Jeremy basically was the first guy I saw when I started my journey. He mentioned this fragrance in his, that back in the time, he was awesome. You know, like I really liked his work, his list. And he said this is one of the best fragrances in his arsenal and for a very good price range. Now, recently Sebastian Zara, I think, mentioned the 24 Gold Scentstory. This one has been discontinued. I have one more. Let me show you the other one I have, just for fun. I have the oud version, okay, there I am, the reflective bottle. This one, it's a bit different than the 24 Gold, but this one also is part of the line. So basically that's that. So let me show you the bottles. This bottle is really nice. I think this bottle looks really beautiful because the juice color is dark. The cap is kind of plasticky. Check out my full-on review, you'll see. And the sprayer works all right. Let me show you the sprayer. The cap basically feels very cheap, by the way. But the price is affordable, so no complaints. Sprayers, okay. Very good sprayer, sorry. Actually, I was wrong. The sprayer is very, very excellent on my bottle. And it leaves a residue, like it's kind of like a brown colored juice. So do not put this on white jubba or white shirt. You know, it will leave a sting maybe. Yeah, there you go. So other one, I actually didn't spray this yet. I'm just showing you the bottle. This is intact right now. But I'll show you from my 50 ml. I have about 30 ml in this or 20 ml left. Let me show you the 24 Gold. This one, I don't know if you can see the juice level, but I think you have to put LED or I don't know, maybe scratch it off a little bit to see the juice level. But it's good. It protects the paint protects the bottle juice from going bad to exposure to light. The sprayer is smaller on this, so compared to that, Raghba is a better sprayer. So opening wise, let me see. Okay, let them dry down. So basically, why I'm comparing them, because back in Malaysia, people told me Raghba is a good replacement for 24 Gold Scentstory. But in Fragrantica, if you go, you will not see Raghba's release date, so I don't know when this was released, but people say this is a good clone of this. So it is very possible if this was came out earlier, could be this one is a clone of that. Let's not go to the debate, they are similar. So they are both vanilla oriental oud sort of perfume, very sweet, very loud, you can say at the point obnoxious, very sweet. My gosh, these are as sweet as it gets. So in Malaysia, I looked for 24 gold Scentstory in the shops random, I couldn't find it, so I was looking for Raghba. So there's like, the story is we have a lot of Arabs, like in Malaysia, students who do business, job. So they have these certain areas where they have shops, right? They sell milk, cheese, food items, and they import, sometimes perfumes. So I saw one shop, they have a restaurant, have a convenience store and a perfume shop, like all together. This fragrance was there. It was not very expensive. They were selling it for, I think, $50 or I don't know. I mean, sorry, not $50, US dollars, perhaps like $30 or so. Not very expensive, but I smelled it. It's in here. I smelled it for the first time. I absolutely hated it because of it. Nature, man, this fragrance, it's super beastly. And one thing I do not like about the opening is very powdery. And okay, the both of them have similarity, but Raghba, initial spray on the skin, it's very syrupy, thick, sweet. Think of Yop Om, the pink juice. And think of they put oud in there, they put vanilla in there, it becomes super powdery. And hot country like Malaysia, tropical, like when it doesn't rain that much, it's a hot day and you have a headache already and it's so hot and humid, you need sunglasses, air conditioning. This fragrance is so off-putting, I tell you. So for me, I did not enjoy that fragrance, okay. So what happened was, like if you see like Raghba's nose breakdown, they have notes like vanilla, sugar, agar oud, incense, sandalwood and musk. All these notes are basically very winter appropriate. Okay, this perfume is so good in winter, I wear it a lot, but in the summertime both these fragrances are too loud. Okay, but if you want longevity, these both are very, very excellent longevity wise, they're excellent. But in the opening I get kind of like a synthetic vibe from Raghba. They're both synthetic, but this is more synthetic, feels a little bit more cheap in a plasticky way in the opening, but dry down is really gorgeous. So that's Raghba for you. Longevity I get constantly from the shirt. If you put it on the shirt, even the reformulation, whatever, I get 8 hours plus, I can detect it, but after that 7th or 6th hour mark, it becomes a little bit weak. So comparison wise, 24 gold Scentstory, when I spray it, what I get from this is a lot more sugary, and this is actually more smooth. Okay, more smooth, got amber, and there's something fruity down there like raspberry or something. It's very sweet, it's candied, and definitely better opening than Lattafa. This is rough around the edges, but this one is more polished. So definitely this is a niche version of that. Of course, the quality is good, perhaps because the price range also, but back in the time it used to be $25, right? So I think this one has a lot more gourmandy, chocolatey, kind of like caramel sort of vibe. And it has notes like, yes, agar oud, gaiac oud, jasmine, sandalwood, cedar, anise, vanilla, amber and ylang ylang. So this one, I think perhaps the florals, okay, makes it a little bit more, the florals make it a little bit more sweeter, the jasmine smoothens things up, okay. But this one, God, the performance from this one, think of Layuquam Purom by Rasasi, think of fragrances like those, St. Dupont, some Arabian oud. This one is that beast mode. I compare this sometimes with Kalimat Black or Kalimat sometimes. Yeah, Kalimat has some similarity to this. I have Kalimat. This is called Kalimat by Arabian oud. This one, I'm sorry, the angle of camera today is too close. I cannot show you the bottle properly. Yeah, this one similar to 24 gold. If you like that, that one has a black currant. And also have Kalimat Black somewhere. Let me check if I still have the bottle around me, because nowadays I have a problem. I'm running out of space, and I'm keeping bottles far away from me. Yeah, this I don't think it's nearby me. Yeah, don't know where I kept it. Oh yeah, I have it. I have it near in a box. So sorry about that. Messy review. Yeah, this is Kalimat Black. Okay, by Arabian oud also. So these are kind of similar to 24 gold Scentstory, but the good thing is this one can go against both these Kalimats. Okay, let me put it a little bit back. So make a little bit more space. Yeah, I think a little bit more space is needed. Yeah, if I show you these two, Kalimat and Kalimat Black, these two perfumes, 24 gold Scentstory can go against those any day, right? Similar quality, similar performance. So in a way, I can tell you one thing, these two fragrances are similar on the dry down. On the dry down, they smell very identical, but I still prefer this one. I think there's a tonka bean note in this, okay, something very powdery, and I don't know what's causing it. It's the oud and that vanilla and that powderiness makes it super thick, think this perfume I'll suggest for where it snows. You know, even in Asian countries where it snows, this will be so beautiful. This is a snow appropriate perfume where Oud Ispahan is worn. This fragrance right now, it's also cold weathers, but I feel, you know, in the winter time in my country, I can get away wearing this in a leather jacket. The projection from this is beautiful, leaves a nice scent trail. So obviously my pick, even though 24 gold is a little bit more pricey, double the price of this, but if your money can, if your search can find, get 24 gold Scentstory. Everywhere there's a better perfume. And if you can't find it, if you want a substitute, these are like, this is like 8 out of 10, this is like 10 out of 10, right? So there's a 2 difference, which is not bad. This is not like a 5 or 4. Very good fragrance still for the price, excellent value. If you can't find 24 gold Scentstory, easily go for Raghba. So that's basically my comparison video, and I hope you try them both. What's your thought on these? Do you like either of them? Some people don't like such loud perfumes, but I like them, but it requires colder weathers. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon, and time for the next video, then we'll upload this. Take care.